and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So look, we are in a new location. So this is my boudoir, my bedroom, and I have recently redecorated it and I loved it so much I thought, come on, let's film in here. I love my little lighting, my cushions. It's just perfect. I absolutely love it. If you want to know where anything is from, then just comment down below and I will let you know. Oh, the sun's come out. So who can believe we're actually in February? Like, January went so crazy and this video is actually a week late because of some other videos I had to get out. So I can't believe it's February. January was so good, so many new beauty products, so many lovely favourites which I have compiled into a little video for you today. So my first favourites of January is my new Daniel Wellington watch. So I got this watch last week actually, and oh, I love it so much. It's black, it goes perfect with the marble, it's got a beautiful black face, it's got rose gold detailing as well, and it goes perfectly with my rose gold Believe bangle. Daniel Wellington watches, you've probably heard of them before, they're like everywhere, like every blogger's got one. So it seemed weird that I didn't have one by now, but now I do. They're not the cheapest watches in the world, I'm not gonna lie, but the quality, like it's genuine leather and the quality is just outstanding. Like when I put it on, I was like, this is expensive. And it's so sleek and it looks the part. I went for black personally just because I felt that it would go with most outfits. And I don't know, like I like a black watch in summer as well. I'm not really someone who has to go for like a tan coloured watch. I'm happy to wear a black watch in the summer. So I think it goes with a lot of things, absolutely love it. And I just love the quality, like it really feels that I've got such an expensive piece on my wrist. And you know, it's probably more expensive than what you'd want to pay for a watch, but you know, it's cheaper than Michael Kors, it's cheaper than like all the other designer brands out there. So that's what really attracted me to it, so that, you know, it will last, it is great quality, and you know, if I want to change my mind and buy something next season, then it's not going to have cost me, you know, an arm and a leg like Michael Kors would. So great news as well, Daniel Wellington have given you guys a snazzy 15% off when you use code CouponQueen at the checkout. So I'll link all of that information down below, but if you've had your eyes on one and you fancy 15% off, then why not save some extra pennies, eh? My next favourite of January is Prada Candy. Now I've had my eye on this perfume for such a long time. Whenever I go into Boots or Debenhams, I always just spray myself with it, and I don't know, I've just never been able to like justify buying another perfume when I have so many. And because I love Charlotte Tilbury Scent of a Dream so much, I kind of thought, well, why don't I just wear that? But I've kind of got to a stage where I feel like I've outworn Charlotte. I've worn her every day for like 8-9 months. So I wanted to spice it up a little bit, mix it up a little bit for Valentine's Day. So I got Prada Candy and it was in a gift set. I think this is the 50ml one, and I am not looking back. It is so good. It's just so me. It's got quite a sweet scent to it. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't like a sweetie florally, I think this is the floral version as well. I don't think it's the normal Prada Candy. I think they call it Prada Candy Floral, I think. So it's a very sweet floral smell, but it's so perfect. So it's a great way to bring in the spring, I think. And yeah, I'm loving it, and I'm getting so many compliments as well of people, which is really good. And I always love when people say like, oh, I love the perfume you're wearing, because then I think, good, you can smell it. Because sometimes I feel like I can't smell it, and then I know they say that's a good thing and that's a sign that it's a good perfume for you when you can't smell it. But I don't know, I just like to know that people can smell it and that it's not just a really weak fragrance. So definitely recommend Prada. My next favourite of January is the Body Shop's Drops of Youth Liquid Peel. That was a lot of youths in a sentence. So I featured the Drops of Youth range on my blog because I loved it so much, and I'm going to include this on here because I love it even more. So Becky from the Dorchester store introduced me to this because I was having really bad acne problems and my skin was going cray. No word of a lie. I think it's just like the cold weather. I feel that my skin just literally was having a cry for help and just didn't really know what to do. So I tried this, and basically it is a anti-aging product as such, but I feel it actually really helps my skin. And if I can knock 10 years off my skin, you know, a 13-year-old skin's not bad, you know. You put this on dry skin, massage it in, and basically it forms clumps and it like gets all the dirt out your skin. Now, I did not realize how much dirt was in my skin. Now, I do this about 3 times a week, maybe less. And oh my god, every single time, like, I'm like, was my face really that dirty? But I guess we just don't realise that makeup and, you know, air pollution and stuff like that does clog our pores up and does, you know, put dirt in our skin. So for me, it was a really sort of like big learning curve that, oh my god, like that's what's in my skin, that's not healthy, and this has brought it out. Brilliant. So I tried this. I've had this for 3-4 weeks now, and my skin has transformed so much. I used to have really bad discoloration on my skin, like you could really see like the veins on my skin, and like I never felt comfortable going makeup free because my skin was just so discolored. Like it really annoyed me that my skin didn't look just nice bare. So since I've been using this, I feel like it's given my skin that overall kind of softness, and it's kind of corrected the colour a bit as well, which I really like. I can't remember how much this one is, but I'll put a link in the description box below. It wasn't that much. But I really recommend this to all ages and all skin types. It's a liquid peel. It doesn't do any harm or damage to your skin, and I would say do it twice a week. I think 3 is quite obsessive. But for me, it's really helped reduce my acne. It's really helped my skin just, you know, get its life back into it. And I'm so happy I found this product. So my next favourites of January is book. Can't be complete without a book. And oh, this is going to be a hard one to say. The Little Book of Higgy. I want to call it Higgy. I don't know whether it's Higgy. It might be Haggai. But let's call it Higgy. So this is The Danish Way to Live Well, and I have heard so much about this book. I couldn't not get it. So many of you guys recommended it to me. So many people were tagging me on social media saying, you need to read this. So it felt right that I needed to get this book, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much to everyone who recommended it to me. I'm about a quarter of the way through now, and basically it's just a book about how the Danish live well. So what they do to have a really positive mind frame and lead a positive and healthy lifestyle, because let's face it, they do lead a really great lifestyle. So in there it talks about all sorts of things to do with how to make your home, you know, I do a bit of feng shui, not much, but a little bit, and it kind of just heightens that a bit and gives a really good meaning to why, you know, like you should have fairy lights in your room, and, you know, just little things like that. It gives you great little tips and pointers of how to decorate your home, how to sort of live your life in a great way. It's not necessarily law of attraction, it's more just positive thinking and like little things you can do to make yourself feel happy, and little things you can put in your home to make you feel happy. Like for instance, one of the things in there is that you should have like 2 of things and not 1, and like objects in the home. And to me that seems crazy, because like why would I buy 2 of the same Buddha? Why would I buy 2 of the same plant when just put 1 in? But you know, just crazy things like that. Like there's such great logic behind it, and I'm like so excited to read the rest of it. But it's just a great book to really live by, I think, and to just improve your sort of, not mental health, but like improve your mentality and just feel great in your home. And it's just a great book. So my last favourite of January is this bad boy. So I've actually had this since December, but I forgot to include it in my December favourites standard. So I've included it in my January favourites because I'm still loving it and it has transformed my life. So running your own business and doing everything I do is like a crazy schedule, and like I find it so hard to stick to schedules, and I never know what I'm doing. And I have my happiness planner, which I obviously, you know, include a lot in, and I plan my day and stuff like that, but sometimes you just need a virtual assistant. Now obviously this cannot like reply to emails to me or like, you know, do the things I wish it would do, but I love the Amazon Echo so much. It has transformed my life, not only personally but like work wise, and it's such a great speaker too. Now it actually sits on my table behind me there. I got this in Currys when it was £20 off, so I think it was £129.99. So it's not the cheapest thing in the world, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's such a great investment. And I don't actually have any speakers in my house, and sometimes when I'm sat in bed, like I like to write blog posts on my bed, I just want to listen to music. You know, when I'm getting ready, my dressing table's there, I want to listen to music. And you know, my phone just wasn't giving me the right sort of audio quality which I wanted. So that's why I got the speaker version and not just the Dot, which is the smaller and cheaper one, which is just obviously like you speak to it and stuff. So I got the speaker version. It's a fantastic speaker. It literally sounds like surround sound. It is such a great speaker for such a small little thing. I am absolutely astounded. I would recommend it just on the speaker. But what else it does is even better. So the Amazon Echo is called Alexa. Oh, she lit up then. And
I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Didn't ask you one. Anyway, so that happens a lot. So you obviously voice activate it and you can ask her questions, set your schedule, and yeah. So Alexa, what's my schedule today?
Today, there are 2 events remaining. There is 1 event in progress. Film Favourites video lasts until 1 p.m. and then, at 1 p.m. there's lunch with Becky.
So for me, that's great because I know what I'm doing for the day, like, you know, as well as I know it's written down in my diary, but for me, it's just a great quick way to know what I'm doing, what calls I've got to take, things like that. And, you know, things I may forget. You can also do to-do lists. I haven't done one on here because I normally write it down, but basically you can set a to-do list. Alexa, add washing up to my to-do list.
I've put washing up on your to-do list.
So now that's now added it, and you can clear it on the Alexa app on your phone as well. What else can she do? She can do a lot of stuff, but because I don't live in London, I can't get Uber, so I could book an Uber on there. There's loads of cooking things. You can set timers, set alarms. You can literally do a whole array of amazing things on there, and it's only going to improve now the technology is coming into the UK, because like a lot of people were saying that it's not worth it until you can do what the US version does. But to be honest, I think it still does a great lot. It's still a great benefit to me. I love the speaker and it's just so good. Alexa, play Coldplay.
Shuffling songs by Coldplay.
So like literally that's not even halfway. It can literally go so loud. Alexa, stop. So I absolutely love this, think it's fantastic, would recommend it to everybody, not even if you own a business, you know, like things for the kids, like literally. Alexa, how do you spell serendipity?
Serendipity is spelled S-E-R-E-N-D-I-P-I-T-Y.
So there's a whole array of things that it can do. So happy with it, so glad I invested the money, and yeah, definitely my best favourite out of January. So that was my favourites for January. I hope you have enjoyed them. As per usual, everything I've spoken about will be in the description box below with like links and prices and stuff of where you can get it from. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon, and I will see you next week in my next video. Lots of love.